Well, look, we hot, we live, we the I'm So Hot show. You know what I'm talking about? We talking from a perspective where everybody got there done been there. Hey, but you gonna lie to parishioners in the bishop. and we understand. You know, everything ain't for everybody. Every setting's different. Hey, look. To the parishioners.
The parishioners behind the doors, you gonna lie to that nigga.
Hey, look. I know you trying to make the deacon boy, but look here, this something different.
Right. You can't count this. Don't count this against you right here.
Don't count this against you.
For real, man. We thank y'all for tapping in to the I'm So Hot show. I am Dirty Lingo. Over here we got my man.
Beezy, baby.
What? And over here we got my man.
$6 dollars.
Yeah. And we have a guest in the house over here. Oh,
look at him.
Hey, the euphoria has her on tilt today. But guess what? We gonna hold our ass up, though. You know what I'm talking about? What's happening? Talk to the people, tell them who you is, what you got going on. What? Me? What? How long you been here? You visiting right now?
I've been here since Thursday.
Okay. When you going back? How long we gonna have you? Okay, well let them folks know we had it in. Got that, throw it out there. Throw it out. They don't believe. Oh, see that she put it that slant. That slant tell you she for real. And we making up the I'm So Hot show. I'm hot. Don't blame me.
Don't blame
that nigga who sold me this shit. Anyway, he was wrong for that.
Gas prices. You know,
Yeah. But look,
good ass prices.
What the hell wrong with you?
I'm trying to tell you, man, a deal I couldn't refuse. But either way it go, man, we smiling because we're thankful for life. We're thinking about our children, our loved ones, and to be breathing today because there's a lot going on in the world.
Absolutely.
Man, what about Buffalo, man? Like I told y'all, I seen a little glimpse of it, but I don't fully know. What y'all heard about Buffalo, man? Something that y'all can get an insight to the people and just tell us how you feel about it. Let me start with you, $6 dollars. That mean you had to wake up, pimp.
Don't
give it to
I'm ready. I mean, I got family in Buffalo. So
okay. So how you people doing? Everybody good?
I haven't talked to her, but I don't have a number.
Ooh,
but I'm gonna try to reach out on Facebook. But
well, look here, we gonna bother him till he do, man. That's family
but at the same time, it shit is tragic. And then your boy been planning this shit for months.
And he's still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. What do you mean they arrested him? He turned himself in.
How many people did he kill?
10.
And he's still alive?
He killed 10. Yeah, he's still alive.
He must be
they killed 10, injured like 3.
He must be of a different persuasion then, if you know what I mean. Because we don't make it through that type of stuff.
It was a racist type deal.
Was he talking like saying the N-word and stuff like that?
I don't know, but
he had nigger on one of the guns.
They say he was going live.
The guns? He was on live stream too.
He had
as soon as he pulled up,
he
shot her.
Stop,
on
man.
the AK. It was on the black AK.
Oh no, on the AK. Yeah. So as soon as he pulled up to the grocery store, he circled that motherfucker. And then he get out the motherfucking car. And he shot that lady, that innocent lady, bro. That shit is so fucking.
No, it's not even today. Like even when it happened, he was live streaming that shit.
Yeah, he was live
streaming.
On Twitter or Tweaker or whatever that shit.
Oh my goodness. Hey man, like
and you know the funny thing about it, you know what I've already heard about it from the reporters.
Yeah, what is that?
So it has to be some type of mental health.
Yeah,
it's mental illness when it comes to.
So I guess we just can't we can't have nothing mental health.
So they selling the mental illness thing already.
Come
on, bro.
Then he planned it.
Why does it have to be mental illness?
Because that's their favorite escape.
You know, over there for Windy Hill last year, they shot a veteran that was mentally ill at the bank.
Right.
Yeah, just recently.
They ain't asked him no question about his health, mental health.
It's either always mental health or bully.
Man. I'm just saying though, it just seems to be a different narrative and a different topic of discussion when you're dealing with different situations, types of people.
It's always a different narrative, you know what I mean?
Man,
we never get that leeway.
You never get that leeway. We don't have mental illness when we out there shooting motherfuckers.
Well,
they say this is a product of his environment.
Wow.
He a thug.
But guess what? What made him a thug? His environment made him mentally ill.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What the fuck I look
So,
like? You can't sell me that shit.
Yeah, exactly. So it's, where do you go from there? You know what I mean?
From the project.
This shit crazy out here, man.
Right.
Whether you're
You know, when do we get to the point though where we feel like somebody's insulting our intelligence by telling us the same bullshit ass story every time?
Oh, we've been at the point. It's just that we can't get past the point.
The point is it. That's it. You can't get past the point.
We can't get past the point. We've been at the point.
Yeah.
Man, look,
It's televised.
we be trying to make a lighter note of these things, man, because there's enough depressing shit in the world. But at the same time, some real shit is some real shit, and this shit gotta stop. This gotta stop by hook or crook. You know what I'm saying?
Who gonna stop it? Who gonna stop? These guys, like, they program, like, every 3 years is a mass shooting. So these guys is programmed to.
Last year was but at the Chinese
like,
folk.
Yeah. So every year, every 2 years is like a mass shooting. So these guys are programmed.
Every year, but they don't talk about, like, you know, all of them, but it's multiple.
It's multiple.
That goes on.
What do y'all think is different right now? Because you just keep it real. I know we got social media, we got phones, so you seeing everything now. But this shit done went through the roof since after COVID.
Yeah.
I think if you lock a person up and you let the motherfuckers free and they ain't been able to mentally develop for 2-3 years and experience nature and sunlight, which is vitamin D and all this other stuff, talking about stay in the house and can't really function as a your own entity, being able to move how you want to move without somebody holding you like some puppet strings and telling you what, it eventually fuck with your psyche. And when you let the motherfuckers who are already wrapped too tight loose and talking about they can't go to school for 2-3 years and talk to a teacher on the computer, they needed some real help from the jump. You don't let these motherfuckers loose.
There's always been a mass shooting though. Before COVID, there's always been a mass shooting.
I get it, but what I'm saying is, in the hood, it's a mass shooting every motherfucking day right now. You see the news?
I feel you. But
throughout the city?
But we killing each other. They killing. White folks is killing other ethnicities, and then they kill. It's different. It's like they portray it different when they look at us. We killing each other in the hood.
Hey, look.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's what we want them to do.
That's what they want them to do.
Like it's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
It's all fucked up.
It's off script.
Yeah.
Speaking of fucked up, who losing in the playoffs right now? Who fucking up?
Shit, Milwaukee just fucked up.
Boston, boy.
They done ran a Boston on them?
Hey, man, let me tell you.
Boston done ran a Boston.
Your boys
is
boy.
I am a diehard Laker fan. You hear me? So I have everything Kobe. Okay. I'm Magic Johnson. I'm Magic Kobe.
You diehard now.
I'm diehard. You know what I'm saying?
You go back to Magic.
So for me to even compliment the opposition, because you're still a op. You know what I'm saying? But for me to even compliment, I hate the team.
Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying? As a team, like as a just sports wise.
Good Lord.
But I love and I have always loved Jason Tatum.
It's a bad
Tatum's a monster.
Because he's a Kobe baby.
He's a Kobe baby.
Yeah.
I love all Kobe babies. If you a Kobe seed, if you've ever had an encounter or training with him in your NBA career,
it's some menu,
which goes as
some great.
That was the last class.
Right.
It was the Jason Tatum, Trae Young. That draft was the last class that got a chance to go get that tutelage. That to me, what makes Kobe higher.
You better say higher than Jordan.
Then the MJ.
You better say higher than Jordan.
No. Then the MJ. Well, no. Well, yeah. Then the MJ from this standpoint. No, listen. No. I'm saying from a standpoint.
Okay.
MJ.
Because right now, all them guys is MJ babies.
MJ.
Kobe was the MJ.
Kobe's an MJ baby.
Kobe's an MJ.
So we got the Godfather.
Kobe's
and then you got the
Kobe.
The granddaddy.
Kobe is the only one true 1A. Right? Like if you do a top 5. If you say if Jordan is your number 1 and he's gonna be most people number 1s, Kobe has to be your 1A.
I ain't gonna. I think he's the closest that tried to emulate him, to emulate his style.
Ever.
Well, but he's still an MJ baby.
But he's an MJ baby.
He's an MJ baby, regardless.
But he took what he did with his game and the defeat. See, it's the story. Like all stories aren't built to just have successful endings.
You're right now.
You see what I'm saying?
His
So
greatness is bigger than him.
It's bigger than it became bigger than him. I'm talking about influence.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? And when I say that, I say that to say Jordan wasn't reaching back to talk, show Harold Miner. Think about all these niggas they called baby Jordans while Jordan was in the league. Harold Miner, nigga. Fucking Ron Harper at one point in time. If you could jump high and fly across in the air, he was a baby Jordan. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but Jordan was a true competitor.
He created that competitive evil streak. If it wasn't for that evil streak,
by any means necessary
to win,
right,
it wouldn't be no Kobe.
Wow.
Exactly.
It wouldn't be no Kobe.
Exactly.
I agree.
That's a generation.
He's saying the same thing.
We're saying the same.
It's a different. But Kobe is the next generation after that.
Kobe, but what Kobe is to his generation
is what Michael.
is to.
I think that's what Michael was missing.
That's the only thing Michael missed.
That's the only thing he was missing.
Because he's a great ball player.
He was so competitive.
That's the only thing
he was so competitive. He ain't trying to.
Michael Jordan.
It's a different era though.
He was a great ball player.
If Michael Jordan had social media like Kobe did, it'd be
Kobe didn't have social media like that.
Bullshit.
Kobe came in '96.
Kobe
wasn't social media in '96.
Not like that. It was.
Kobe just retired 2016.
It was '96 he came in.
96, him, the AI class, the class.
Yeah, it was '96.
You see what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is that Kobe, he kept Jordan's legacy alive by any means necessary. That's where the Mamba came from. He won 3 rings as Kobe Bryant and Shaq. And then he went back and won 2 more with no Shaq or no nothing. That makes... He had the rape case. Bro, that year he had that rape case, that was statistically one of his best years. That nigga was flying to Denver.
He had a lot going on.
Go to court, just to tell them they gonna push the trial back. Flying back to wherever the game was, dropping 50 on niggas. That was when he had that streak. That streak when he had like 10 games while he hit that 40 streak. That's when he dropped 81 on Jalen Rose.
Yeah, you can't never take that.
And that's aggression.
I ain't taking from Kobe.
No. It's not a takedown. But what I'm saying is to go back to today. Jason Tatum, Kobe kept his door open. He kept the invitation for hoopers. Like, yo, you gonna play ball and we gonna hoop. And if you gonna hoop, you come holler at me, I'm gonna give you that extra that you need to take your shit to the next level. Jason Tatum only been in the years 4 years.
I get it.
5 years.
I get it.
You see what I'm saying? Trae Young only been in the league 5 years.
Speaking of years, y'all,
what's
going on with this Thugger thing, man?
Man, look.
Speaking of years,
stay blessed, everybody. Stay blessed.
Rico, what we said, baby girl?
Stay
Rico.
Blessed, bro.
Rico.
Stay blessed.
Rico. Hey, that's the best charge. The only way they get him on.
Hey, but ain't this a little strange though? If you ask me, that Rico charges are usually given to you by the feds, and this is the city of Atlanta doing it this time.
It's crazy.
That's weird.
It's weird as fuck. That's the only charge they can get him on.
That's the only thing you can get him on. So
because he is
the city of Atlanta.
He's the money.
I thought the feds was on the
but the feds ain't involved in this.
No, I just.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought. Like.
So it ain't gonna stick.
So the whole thing.
It might not.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's the only charge she can call out because he has no physical evidence that he was.
They got that shit at the house. They say.
At the who?
At his house when they picked him up.
Well, they got all the weapons.
Drugs.
I know he has silencers and fucking AKs.
He's a star, so he's gonna have access to more.
He has silencers. He had all.
But if they charging him with it, that means it legally was of his. That's my point.
Don't matter. They find it at your house.
If they find it at your house and it's in your name, it can't be a charge.
It's not in your name if it's in your house, though.
Boom, you got a problem.
You got a problem.
Right.
And he got a silencer. So that's definitely not in your name. That's illegal. Yeah. So if they got a silencer and they got an automatic weapon,
it just ain't looking good.
It ain't looking good.
You think what Lucha going through, and everybody thought Lucha was gonna jump out. Hey, it didn't happen.
No, him and Lucha going at it.
You think a lot of people saying? Listen, at the end of the day,
we're gonna tread lightly.
This is what I'm saying. I tread lightly.
Yo.
Like I said, hey, My campaign is stay blessed.
That's it.
That's it.
I don't care who you
That's it. There it is. Stay blessed.
I don't even like putting that energy out here because I hate to see it from a day-to-day standpoint.
Yeah.
I hate to see us going at each other. You know what I'm saying? I love what they both stand for.
It's cold out here,
I mean, as far as entertainment.
Exactly.
That's one of the best fucking projects of all time to me.
Why wouldn't you just say fuck that shit?
If we can grow and we can still live and not even have to rock with each other.
Exactly.
But I want to see you live still.
Exactly.
And
outside
you know how many I tell you like this shit.
Enjoy these riches out here.
Some of the biggest beefs.
Enjoy the riches.
Some of the biggest beefs that ever was, them boys still living. You think about what I'm saying now.
They are.
They're still living. What's the difference between back then and right now?
Because I'll tell you what it is. All beefs are usually the shit is really jumped off by the nigga who's not the head, and that's a fact.
And then it's always how you right. And then it's how you move too.
If the two bosses could talk,
if
you got your own shit, he got his own crew and shit, and y'all having issues, y'all can still come to the table and sit down and talk and not have to worry about shooting.
I'm old enough not to want nobody around me that's gonna fuck the bag.
If you bring your crew, your partner don't like how his partner looking at him.
Then why J. Cole be saying
the same way? You got different kind of music, you got different kind of rappers.
Murder, kill.
Rappers is a different genres within itself. The rap game got different genres within itself. Country got one kind of country.
It's music business. It's different type of country.
Yeah, you got the pop country and all other shit. But what I'm saying, similar to that, rap got more segments than that though.
Rap is the only genre of music that is held to the standards that it's held to.
That too.
EDM.
It's so popular. It's so popular.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Country.
That too.
Whatever the case.
It's the top genre of music. You know
everybody in every other genre of music takes from hip hop.
It's the top music.
You see what I'm saying?
It's the hottest shit on the planet.
And if we're gonna go back to the creation of it, all music comes from black people.
All of it.
We created all this shit.
If we're the original people, it got to.
Whether we the original or not. Because there's a lot of great motherfuckers that we don't know about. That if we go back and look up, they had hit songs back then. But guess what? Those songs was getting written by this black person back over here.
So they was just taking the shit from us. It's not just songs anymore. I gave it to Billy.
They was tricking them with a car. They were tricking them with a $10 car. And making $1 million off of it. That shit's still going on. Hey, put on the chain, nigga. You crew now, nigga. You with us, nigga. Shoot the video. Oh, nigga, we finna do it right here in the mouth. Fuck that shit. Turn up right now. No. Okay. Then next thing you know, you call that nigga. Yep. The number that you have called. They working these niggas every day. That shit going to this day, bro.
Right.
Like your boy say, to this day, nigga.
You drop those some money up. You drop those some money up. Right? You drop those some money up. Right? As soon as you drop those some money up, they like it so much they gonna take your song and make your song more popular than you.
Man, look,
absolutely.
That's how it go. Big bank take little bank.
Big bank take little
bank. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it's been.
It's been like that, right?
If you ain't smart, you gonna be dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your shit.
Your shit.
I got you.
Your shit.
A lot of niggas dumb.
One thing about it, you know, that when they say I'm more than a conqueror, they said the word conqueror. That means goddamn most motherfuckers on this planet is out here to conquer, to get the game, you know.
Hell yeah.
So whether you in church or out here in the dirt, it's gonna be the same shit. They trying to get something. You know what I'm saying?
You get the game.
What? It's a game. It's a game. You know what I'm saying? So motherfucker, you know, this whole life thing is basically built on conquering. Okay, shit. I just when you go buy a new car, okay, I just got that. I obtained something. That's the conqueror mindset.
Yeah, but you should always want to gain, but also you should also want to give and bless others.
But guess what? Think about
gain and bless others. You know what I'm saying?
Think about when we were young. We wanted it now too, but life had a way of balancing itself out to the point where we couldn't. We had to move at the pace that God gave.
Absolutely.
But they too young to know that.
Right, and then the assets was different.
Yeah.
You know, each generation is gonna be different. Like you said, like now, bro.
Nigga jump on the mic. He got a son, got a mark.
I got a niece 7 months old, and she knows how to hold the phone and look at her auntie on FaceTime.
Nothing about phones back in
you know what I'm saying? Like we didn't. it's a different. It's you're being brought into such a faster pace.
Right.
They don't like this generation don't know how to express their feelings without going to Twitter or going to Facebook or Instagram or Snap or whatever it is they into. They don't know how to not do it
because social's on the phone now.
Because social is on the phone.
Instead of meeting people face to face. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, y'all. We want y'all to know that we are higher than a motherfucker, and that we do not represent everybody. We represent a perspective of a nigga smoking on shit that looked like this. They got there jumping fences when he was 15. But we all right now and everything legal. Go Georgia, go green. Anyway, what was we talking about?
Go green.
Go green.
Go green.
Public service.
Go
and Dirty Lingo production.
Hey.
Go green.
Look, man, had to put that out there.
Everybody go green.
Put that out
What
there.
you smoking on? Go green.
Hey, what's going on the what's going on TV, y'all? What I'm missing out on, man? Oh, you said Dr. Strange.
Dr. Strange is hard as fuck, yo. Yeah. No, you seen Dr. Strange?
Yeah. I might check it out tonight.
That shit hard, yo.
Yeah.
People trying to shit on it, bro.
That shit hard.
It's impossible. It's impossible. Like, especially if you follow the storyline they're giving you, it's impossible to sleep on this shit. There's no way you could not have enjoyed it.
Son, that shit was hard.
That movie probably had some of the most action in it out of all the fucking. That movie felt like it felt like an adventure.
It was a little better than Spider-Man though.
Yeah, it felt like it had a lot of action like an adventure.
I gotta watch this.
Right.
I don't really be watching big shit like that, but
like Spider-Man, so it had like
too much hype around this. I got to see.
There wasn't a bored moment even with the talking going on. You weren't bored.
Right.
Like you was saying it, you was like, yo.
Every scene was crazy.
You know what
you had to pay attention.
for me? We was in a movie theater and we just had like these kids that just could not sit the fuck down. Like, you know how something happened and it just make you get mad at your kids for no reason?
Yeah.
Like, I just got mad at my son. Like, nigga, if you ever go to a fucking movie and go over here and behave like these little stupid ignorant ass motherfuckers right here,
shoot at you.
I'm gonna come up here, nigga, and throw you through the screen. Like, that's how, man.
Was it little baby or just some teenagers?
Nah, there was some teenagers.
Oh,
like,
that's the
bro,
worst.
I told my missus,
That's the word.
man,
You can't slap all of them.
I told my wife, I'm like, I heard one of the kids talking about some, man, I was looking at my dick suck. And I'm just sitting here like,
I hate to say it. That's why I fire stick it.
Ignorance.
So I was at the house enjoying it greatly, smoking a blunt. You know what I'm saying?
You find other ways to watch it.
Fire stick it. I fire stick it.
That nigga said, fuck that shit. But you know what? Get me. Goddamn.
I mean, go get me. I don't give a fuck.
For
DC
movies,
I got bomb money, nigga.
DC movies and Marvel movies, I have to go to.
Y'all niggas.
I want to hear everything.
I feel you. I was doing the same shit at the crib.
Oh, but trust me, that was my first option. Like,
you know what I mean?
Fire stick this motherfucker and save $100.
You already know.
All the same.
That's that ghetto gospel. That's ghetto goddamn.
The only shit I buy is a Star Wars. I fuck with Star Wars hard.
Ghetto cake.
I'm saying,
The only shit I buy is some Star Wars.
I gotta see that.
Another question. What's popping in the street? Y'all heard that new Kendrick Lamar?
Man.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Hey. It was weird at first,
man,
and then I listened to it again.
That shit therapy.
Like, that shit, boy.
That shit is like a therapy class. A session 1. He talking about fucking therapy sessions.
Man, that shit crazy.
And you see how the shit went from 1 to 10, and then start going back up to 9 on the count.
On the count, yeah. It's like a double album. Double EP. A double EP.
I guess you say put all that shit on there.
18 songs, you know what I'm saying?
I think that was
people ain't been doing that in a long time though. People ain't doing that many songs.
Yeah, that's weird. It's a weird way he did it.
Right. That's his last
He's
album
saying
with TD.
words that you ain't even.
That was his last album with TD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's a great farewell album.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. That's some shit to just kind of let you know.
And the shit he's saying in that album, man, if you ain't listening,
man,
he's saying a lot of we the people shit. He's saying like that word Oklahoma, whatever the word he's saying.
That's his new alias.
Yeah, and that's like the indigenous people that were here. You know what I'm saying?
Who talks about that all the time?
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't want to toot my own horn, man.
You know what I mean?
But like I'm gonna say this every time I get an opportunity. If you believe that there was one mass of land at one time,
right,
called Pangea, which it was, that this motherfucker gonna break up and turn into all the other lands, and everybody gonna want to run to one side called Africa.
Right.
You gotta be a goddamn fool.
Right.
And if we're the original people, then those people are scattered. They're everywhere. We were the people that ain't nobody go fucking go get us, man. That's
own,
just a way for them to get you kicked out of your own shit because we didn't look at it like that. We knew it didn't belong to us. We knew it belonged to God. So how can we give somebody something that don't belong to us? And they say, oh, well, since it don't belong to nobody, boom. And that's how we got fucked over. Next thing you know, they sold your mama, they sold your daddy, and they schooling your kids to this day.
Right. And that's
the same shit that been going on and telling them what they
started. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So at the end of the day, you don't know where you're from. Oh, I think I'm from. Oh, the book says.
You think you from Africa, but you might have been indigenous.
Man, look,
you
the oldest living being on this planet was found in North Carolina, not Africa. It dated like 11,000 years older than the oldest bone in Africa was found in North Carolina. And all the facial features are me and you. Mm-hmm. If you read Christopher Columbus's log, it tells you that only 2,000 people at that point that they had them brought from Africa. And when on his log, he said he was met by someone. He asked him how many tribes. He said over 1,100 tribes. There's only 5 tribes in the Bible. So you had more shit going on over here than over there. You had kings and queens over here. So if you really want to put this big piece of land together, then this is West Africa. So when they start doing your lineage and telling you, oh, you from West Africa, yeah, fool, because you're standing on it.
That's where it's split. And then where it's split.
This world's so fucking, it's some slick motherfuckers out here. So in certain conversations, I just get quiet when I'm around people because I don't want to be the one to come piss on your parade. But I don't do it to piss on your parade. I do it to open your mind up because I was you. And now that I figured it out, I'm like, you know what? That was slick as fuck. That was slick as fuck. You're going to always be from the Ivory Coast because this is the fucking Ivory Coast. Look up the Grand Canyon, how they got all kind of fucking Egyptian artifacts. It's not Egyptian. It's West African, which that's what this is. We nothing divided up. Look at anything. We're in the midst of the floods. We just call them oceans. The floods are the oceans. Everything on the outside is water. So all that shit, that's why they keep finding shit up under the ocean civilizations, because we lived there at one time.
At one time.
We're in the midst of the floods.
We was already here.
We're in the midst of the floods. Yep. So if every chance I get, I'm going to say that shit. I don't care how nobody feel about it. Prove me wrong.
You can't prove me wrong.
You can't. You can't. I tried to prove me wrong and couldn't.
That's factual. That's factual. That's why the language is different. It's a different language. I've never heard the language he's speaking on the album.
You see what I'm saying?
The Oklahoma.
He done figured it out.
I never heard that language. You know what I'm saying? And it's the indigenous language he's learned already. You know, and he's pushing it on the album. You know what I mean? So that's crazy. I just, you know.
Yeah, man.
Think about what I just said.
That's amazing to me.
That's the slickest shit ever.
Right.
To tell a motherfucker that this ain't your land, so therefore you have nothing to fight for. You're hopeless, born hopeless.
Yep. You know what I mean? They told you that when you was born to die.
Why you think Africans don't like Americans like that? Because they know that this stupid motherfucker think he from over. But they'll never tell you.
They ain't gonna tell
because they part of the problem. They part of the situation. They part of the.
And they always tell you.
Because now you buying down to them, and guess what? They're over here. You're not over there.
Right.
They came to buy down to you and hope the fuck you wake up, but you never do.
Yeah. They came over here.
What?
That boy on fire right now.
Why would you be here?
Bro.
And he opened in the corner. Feed it. Feed it to him.
Shit.
Give it to me, I got you. Hey, go get in your spot.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, brother. That's what I'm telling you, bro.
It's deep,
so, you know what I mean? I ain't going to be on that. And don't think because I'm high. Just prove me wrong next week. Got plenty of comment space. I want y'all to tap in and tell me what y'all think.
Hey, see? And that was a high moment.
That was a high moment.
Glad I can help.
Brought to you by Dirty
Lico.
That way. What's going on else in the world? What's going on in the world? What they were playing in the club last night? Then you go to the club last night?
I mean, just old school.
Old school?
I mean,
they ain't mix it up?
90s.
Okay.
They was actually playing, it's time for the percolator. But,
hey.
Oh, shit.
They didn't know.
Don't tell me you a percolator. You a percolator? You a percolator? Let me find out you a percolator.
You know, back in the day.
Let me find out you a percolator. Let me find out.
I wasn't a percolator, but I always kept everybody percolated.
That's how you do it. You gotta have that.
I always controlled the show.
I
always controlled the scene.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? It ain't my song to ride around to, but it was one of my favorite party songs. Because I know when this shit
you know what they gonna do.
The party is going to be a party now.
I love it.
You see what I'm saying? That's been me since I've been 12.
I ain't never liked the percolator.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't the type to dance no way, but I love what it do to the crowd.
I love what it do to the crowd. And once I figured out what it do to the crowd,
I feel you. I'm the type of nigga to sit there and look at you until you play something.
Right.
I don't dance the percolator. What the fuck is he doing, son?
Your face say, you really gonna play the
That nigga
Where
been
the
over.
Wu-Tang at?
Hey man,
Say what the Wu-Tang.
What the Wu-Tang, son?
my son went to prom last night.
Oh shit.
Look at you.
Hey, my boy stepped out in a plum purple, about the same color this calendar right here.
Oh, he was doing it, son.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
Fucking
He
out.
was doing it, son.
Let me tell you something, bro.
What?
Hey.
Bro. They had their prom downtown at Domain.
Congratulations, bro. You got one.
They rented out a club for them
sure.
from 6 to 10
Okay.
before the club hours.
Oh, that right on
So
time.
they can have
that
party,
feel.
right?
That's their first club experience.
Yeah, bro. Like
He didn't get it in.
And his little homies, they was clean, but I was like, yo, you might have started on a lot of people last night.
Nah.
He had, and his shoes was the same color. There was like a bowling ball.
Did he come home?
Yeah, he came home.
Oh, I wouldn't have came home, Pops.
Nah,
Hey,
but,
Pops,
you know,
I'm in the room.
Hey,
you know,
if it had been that type of situation,
Don't say that. Don't say that. You got a daughter. You got a daughter.
you know, hey,
You got a daughter.
yeah, I do.
It don't
Okay.
matter.
Don't say nothing because she gonna be like that. Oh, so you. Oh,
Nah,
you got
because-
favoritism. What if I would have came?
Nah,
Oh,
because
you better set yourself up.
It ain't,
Nah,
not,
because
it ain't set yourself up.
there's always
That's life.
There's always standards to shit. You
Remember, that's life.
know what I'm saying? So
Remember that.
He finna get some hate mail.
No hate mail.
ain't no
If she
hate
do it, you gotta give some, you gotta give her that leak. She's gonna do it anyway.
life is about
You know
life
what
is
I
about
mean?
leeway and
She
opportunity.
gonna do
bro.
it
Like,
anyway.
Look here.
look, I took a girl to her senior prom as a junior, and my mom bought me a room at
Exactly.
night
Yeah.
just in case.
So
You see what I'm saying? Not
So,
that she was saying
you
like,
have
hey,
to give that leeway,
But
man.
she's-
You gotta let go. Daryl Lee ain't let go. He said, "Hell no, nigga.
No, I
My
feel
daughter
you.
come.
My-
My daughter
I'm a
come home
co-
that
I'm
day.
a-
I'm gonna hunt that nigga ass
I'm a
down.
Conan, nigga. I'm a
No,
Conan
I
with
feel
my
you,
club."
My daughter come home and that day I'm hunting nigga ass down. You can put that on the
I
record.
feel you on that, but you know, like she ain't gonna. But she
If I
ain't
don't
gonna
get your
have-
grits ain't gross.
She ain't gonna have that in this.
Hey, bro.
I don't get you.
Hey, in this case,
Bro,
in
you got-
this particular though,
You stupid.
in this particular though, like I didn't even feed it to my son. That it was about staying out, going to get a room. Like I never fed it to him like that.
Right,
If I hadn't been
right.
feeding it to him like that,
That's when
he'll
Then
get
that's
out there.
different. Yeah.
I wasn't feeding it to him.
No,
like
you're not
that.
supposed to.
Like,
That's his own decision.
Because he's at a point where he's trying to figure out, he's realizing his friends are figuring out what they want to do,
I get it.
what they like.
That's
Right,
smart.
right, right.
Now he's trying to figure out like, yo,
He got a
what the
head
fuck
on
am I
his shoulder.
finna
Yeah,
do?
when I
Right.
And I told him, I said, you can break it down to two categories. You can either have fun and make money, or you can make money and go have fun.
Right.
When you decide on which one you want that to be,
That's it. You told
then
something
you'll
good. Yeah.
start streaming. You're gonna start streaming in that way. It's never too late to ever switch. Just switch either or.
And you can spin it to your daughter the same way, son.
I like that. You see, I'm quiet in the motherfucker.
You wanna know what life is going
So
to
we
be?
look
like-
up.
You come on tomorrow, I kill you.
Oh, yeah. We got plenty of space
Now,
in the
if
back.
you being disobedient, that's one thing. But if I don't. When my daughter get older, you can go hang out. Go hang out. You go hang out with your homies. And
I'm a
this and that.
bird.
You got curfew.
Yeah, you got
I
curfew.
got so
got
much
this.
space for you.
I'm gonna allow you.
So much space.
I'm gonna allow you time for you to have time outside
How I
of your
move with
sanctuary.
you is according to how you move.
How you move.
You
Right.
move bogus.
That's real. I get it.
That's real.
That's real.
That's real. Like
Well,
that's,
you- Girl, you- All kids got different personality. That's when it get weird though, cause they start.
so it's like, yeah, you're gonna have to eventually let them learn how to move so that when they start have to move on their own, you
You have
know.
to trust, you know, like
It's
you
a
gotta
certain
trust.
type of
Only
person
thing
got
about that
spirit.
though, the other kids gonna feel like you got favoritism.
Nah.
You
'Cause
can't
he the
be a
oldest.
Conan with your
And see,
daughter,
my
man.
favorite-
he the oldest.
And my favorite, my son is the oldest.
So he
So
done paid
you-
his way.
yeah, he paving the way.
You can't be
He
Conan.
paid his
What you talking
way.
about,
He
man?
paid his dues.
And not even
It's
not even
working.
that, but you know what? My daughter's so smart at 10, she always
Niggas
learns from
working.
his mistakes.
Don't shut me
And
down.
the door
That-
was closed.
That makes
She
her.
already know. She like daddy
That
crazy.
keeps her
Yeah.
on her
That nigga, that
A
crazy.
Let her know you crazy.
What?
But you gotta trust her.
game.
You don't trust the
Trying
other
to get her
niggas.
ass here before motherfucking son built. That's what what I trust they had to do.
How old is she now?
That's what I trust. I ain't going to
How old
look.
is she? She got to be 18 by now.
She's 17.
Okay.
See, that's the pinnacle moment.
That's a pinnacle. You gotta learn. She about to go to college.
That's
what she gonna think she can do when she go to college?
Where you going? I can't see that shit.
Oh man,
I can't goddamn be the one to open the door for you. Hey, here you coming in. That, yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
But that's why you give her a key. You know what I'm saying?
She got a key. I bet I hear her coming tomorrow though. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Let her come in tomorrow.
Hey, I had that shit happen to me one time, bro. My homie kept me out.
Shit.
Like
let my daughter. Let me go home tomorrow.
I was 15 years old.
We're going to be doing this shit for goddamn Central Booking. We're going to be doing this show.
I can't do the show. I'm sorry, Cole.
Live from Central Booking.
I'm sorry.
Live from Central Booking.
You had to go wherever that person
Live. Dirty legal.
Straight from the cell. Straight from the cell. Hey, look, boy, they push me.
I'm so high.
They push me. Hey, look, they push me.
They push me to the brink.
They force my hand.
They force my hand. I stabbed that little boy. I stabbed him a couple times.
I ain't trying to kill him, though.
I ain't mean to kill him.
I ain't mean to kill him. I'm just trying to teach him a lesson.
I hit him in the leg, but I went straight for the
It
jugular.
wasn't me with the artery. He had a weak artery.
Now, I did want to hit him in the leg.
Hit him in the leg, but it was too much for him.
He wanted a knife. He had a weak artery.
That's crazy.
Alright, we gonna let Dirty Lego go. We gonna let Dirty Lego go. He gonna be.
Hey, look, man.
What's wrong with Dirty Lego?
We gonna let him go. He gonna be in there for a minute.
Dirty Lego the first dad I ever made when I took a girl on a date. So, look, let me tell you, I'm from Mississippi, bro. So let me tell you what I ran into. Bruh, so I went to pick the daughter up. The mom and dad already approved the date and everything, but I still had to meet both parents. I already met the mama. Bro, I walk in the house, bro. The daddy's sitting there, sitting right there in the front room in the motherfucking rocking chair.
Oh no!
Listen,
don't slap you
goddamn shotgun.
Let's slap you.
ready.
She just slap
I
you.
ain't even flinch.
You weren't supposed to do it. What you supposed to do?
No. Exactly. No, exactly. But he really tried to sell it.
Oh,
right. I said, he got all his daddy talk. Hey, you better have her back, blah blah. I said, well, you don't have to worry about that because I have curfew.
Hold on. He shot the shotgun, or he showed you the shotgun?
No, he had the shotgun on his lap when I came in the house to come pick her
up.
up.
To come pick her up.
He had to sit.
Yeah, he had to sit. He said,
oh wow, bro.
It's on the front room.
You know what, bro?
So he thought I was gonna
I wouldn't even pay. I was like, I don't even want to deal with that.
So let me tell you.
I don't give 2 G's. I would have dropped their ass off at the stop sign at 5 o'clock in the morning.
You know
I ain't give a fuck without a G.
I don't even want to deal with it. You know what I mean? Your daddy had a shotgun.
I wish that nigga would come through.
I'm going by myself.
I sat there and listened. Nope, I sat there and listened.
You did?
Oh my bro.
Yeah, because I ain't come for him. I came for his dog. Bro.
I feel you.
I came for his dog. I respect you, daddy, because you're a daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you my respect because you're a daddy. I don't care what you got in your hand, your lap, whatever. Hey, I want you to understand I'm respectable, this and that. But I said, hey, do you mind if I show you something? He's like, what you want to show me? I said,
I got a pistol.
I said, come on outside. Right? We walk outside. I'm driving the Eddie Bauer Ford Explorer. So he come out, he see my truck, and he was like, I said, yeah. That's all I said. I said, yeah.
They respect a man.
Like he seen something he liked. I said, yeah. I said, let me show you something. I opened the door, put his daughter in, told her to crank the truck up real quick. Crank the truck up. I went back there and I popped my back trunk. Bruh, I had just came from hunting that day with my uncle.
Oh Lord. Oh, you don't show that nigga.
I got a double barrel in that bitch.
Like, boy, you done got one barrel.
He got a single barrel. He got a single barrel. I got a double barrel in that bitch loaded.
I'll be damn. You would put it out with my daughter. I don't give a fuck.
Ready to go.
You would have put it out with my daughter.
No.
If he let you pull out, he's a jail fool.
No.
What his name is?
I said, no.
It would take his whole daddy card.
No, I said, listen, no, I got my man card, really. I said,
nigga, you think I'm gonna let you pull out my door? You got guns in the trunk.
I said, I showed you that to show you because I didn't realize that the gun was there until I really pulled up in her driveway. Because, you know what I'm saying? But I'm from Mississippi, bro. It's legal. It's legal.
For 18 years. Yeah,
it's legal. If you got a license, it's legal. You can have the right to carry. Right. I said, I just showed you that to show you. I said, I went hunting today. That's what I told him. I said, I went hunting today.
You showed them respect for that.
I showed him respect.
I got you.
I said, I went hunting today. I said, this is what I shoot. I said, I've been shooting that gun since I was 9. And he just started laughing. He like, we ain't got nothing else we got to talk about. Close the trunk for me, pull the thing, the little spreadsheet they used to have in the back of the truck, the little leather spread. Pull the spreadsheet back for me and everything.
On Friday,
hey, y'all gonna have a good time. Gave me $20 and everything. Here you go.
You know you done did that, man. You know you did that, man.
Your food on.
You remember when Debo knocked the old boy out?
I mean,
and his daddy ran up there. He said, "You want some two food?" No. Oh no. That's what the daddy did. The daddy said,
what it was in school.
Get your ass up, boy.
Get your ass in the car in the truck with that nigga.
It's to make sure that you know what she know. She's safe. I don't need you thinking about fucking and this and that. We finna just go have some fun. And just know it's gonna be safe.
It's just a different feel. Like, you know, a daddy and his daughter, man, it's precious.
Yeah, I got a daughter, bro.
You know what I mean? Exactly. So, you know, everybody gonna show that differently.
She my world, bro.
You know what I mean?
And guess what the flip side of the coin is? She 5'6". She's my world and she's 5'6".
Yeah.
So as precious that she is, I can't see precious that's already instilled in me. But I got to focus on it now.
Yeah,
because
how old is it?
That's why I'm telling Lingo, you gotta let her go.
She 10. 5'6".
Not 10, but at 17, you gotta let her go.
She's
17, 18.
And I'm right on pace with her.
You got her.
You got her.
But
your judgment.
yeah, you got her. But you can't be no damn.
Hey, look, it been real. We had fun on the Also High Show, but I quit because I'm about to goddamn. I ain't got time for this shit. I ain't doing none of that shit they talking about. Fuck that shit, and it ain't the weed talking. I be goddamn motherfucker goddamn.
I'm just saying, you can't be a barbarian.
I don't give a shit. She gonna hate me till she learn to love me.
She already love you.
Fuck that.
You gotta learn to let go and let God, bro.
I do that.
No, you don't.
God allowed me to get on 20, go get some bullets.
Yeah, he allow you every day.
Go get a new gun.
He allow you every day.
Yep.
So
God did all that.
Bless the Most High.
So I thank him for the bullets.
Right.
I thank him for all the all artillery.
You gotta trust.
And he gave me that for a reason.
So
let's cover that fuck shit.
And this has been. I'm so hot.
You gonna crutch her, yo.
This has been I'm so hot.
I'm just saying you have to trust
you gonna
your
crutch her
and know that she will do what you taught her to do and trust that. Like, okay, she's gonna know what I could do. What she's gonna know like this. Well, I have to figure out if I do this, will it make my dad feel some kind of way? Will my dad feel disrespected? And as long as she always think like that, because she'll have the respect for you, you know. And she's first of all, she's human and she's
and I'm gonna tell you like this: she gonna both do it at times and not do it at times.
Yeah, that's what I was.
And not do it at times.
It's gonna fuck your head up, Lingo.
Listen,
y'all trying to fuck my head up. I'm sticking to the script.
I got 10 years. My 10, man.
Look, we finna wrap this shit up, cause they ain't talking about shit. We finna wrap this shit up. This also how they ain't talking about shit.
I'm so high.
Look him. You can blame it on the week. I tell you what.
Follow me on my IG.
Oh, this man. Look, if I want, it's Sunday, but we ain't going to church. I ain't trying to hit none of that shit they talking about. This is Also High Show. I'm Duddy Lingo over here. We got my man.
It's Beezy, baby.